think people here in the Quincy area are wanting something different. You know, people have to wait 2, 3, 4 weeks to get into a provider.
Being independent allows us to do things differently. It's one of the things we've prided ourselves on, is getting people in the door quickly.
We can really help those student athletes.
That might be the difference between getting in a game versus not getting in a game.
And not just if there's been an injury. We can help them get stronger.
Having the relationship with XCEL Performance Health and Wellness is a game changer.
I don't really think there's anything like it in the area.
That's an advantage. It's made us better.
Safety, Monroe City.
I think a lot of people had us losing, and we silenced all of them. We showed them who we were and what we're going to do and how the rest of the season is going to look.
I'm extremely proud of the way that the kids play, and they never let down. We established that expectation a long time ago with this program, and I've had a lot of great kids in the past. A lot of them are standing behind us right now while we're doing this interview, trying to get me to giggle and laugh, but they ain't going to do it, boys. But those kids laid a blueprint, and these kids follow the blueprint. That's the expectation of our program, is to go out, play 4 quarters, play as well as you can, and just be the best version of yourself you can be. And, win, lose, or draw, that's what we always want to do, and these kids are doing a great job.
From the decision off the coin toss to accept rather than defer the opening kickoff, straight through to the final horn on Saturday, Monroe City football conducted a seminar in how to pain your dragon, at least one of a Mid-Buchanan variety. Concept 1, introduce fear. Against an opponent that was undefeated and averaging nearly 50 points per game, that meant scoring first for the Panthers. That first drive had to be a hard punch straight to the nose. And it was, capped by Peyton Hetherington's 14-yard touchdown plunge and fronted by stellar offensive line execution.
Yeah, no, we tried to set the tone coming out. We knew Mid-Buck's a great team. Well, everyone knew that. And we knew that to get our point across, we had to set the tone and play physical, play our type of football.
Yeah, I think we have the best offensive line in the area. So any play call coach says, I think it's just going to work. I just trust the coaches, trust the line, trust everybody. I think it works well.
That was the whole goal. We knew that they were a high-octane offense, so what we wanted to do is try to deflate the ball a little bit, try to get them deflated a little bit, and we just wanted to run some power offense. And our goal this whole week is try to be violent at the point of attack, and I thought that opening drive our kids came out and they played extremely violent. And I can't say enough of how proud I am on the way that they attacked that today.
I think it was very good. We established it right from the jump that we're going to attack you, and you better bring all you got to stop us.
The Monroe City defense attempted to follow suit, with Jaden Holland delivering a tackle for loss on the very first play from scrimmage.
My coach just told me, hey, go be the boogeyman, and that's what I did. First play, I came out.
Unfortunately for Monroe City, Mid-Buchanan would rally back with a handful of clutch conversions and ultimately a Creighton House touchdown rumble. But the Dragon Star would pay the heaviest of tolls on that conversion, with a very controversial hit around the helmet that could have gone either way. Ultimately, House would be lost for the rest of the game on that contact. And Monroe City would exacerbate the issue with a 42-yard dagger of its own from star running back Quincy Mayfield to grow the lead to 16-7.
I just saw a little gap, try to squeeze through it, and then I saw green grass and green turf for the rest of the way.
The two teams would engage in a wild exchange of 4 straight takeaways to kill much of the clock in the second quarter. But Monroe City ultimately, in the waning seconds of the first half, would drive the ball deep into Dragon territory, aided by a flea flicker pass.
Complete from number 1, Cole Hayes.
It would be Jaden Holland adding a touchdown and a 2-point conversion in the waning seconds to take a 24-7 lead into halftime. And also to certify, on the other side of the ball, just how powerful the Panther defense had become against a recognized offensive juggernaut.
We knew exactly what they were going to be running. We called bug sweep and QB sneak, and I feel like we just went out there and executed, and we played our one role into 11. Like Coach says, we got one role out of the 11 people. Everybody got to play the role, and I feel like we just went out there and executed.
Defensive staff, Coach Eders, Coach Van, Coach Murphy, Coach Lincoln, those guys do a great job of getting those guys lined up and ready to rock and roll. And then the best part is, I think at every level of our defense, our kids are fearless and love to come up and play a full contact kind of style, a collision style. And I was really happy with the way that our defense was flying around, especially against an offense that was averaging 50 a game, 49 a game. And for us to hold them and play the way that we played, I think we had 3 interceptions.
The big thing is just playing as a team. Like a lot of things we do, it's playing together, flowing, D-line, getting good penetration, linebackers flowing, DBs. The DBs had a really good game, I feel.
Moving into the third quarter, quarterback Rafe Smith successfully got Mid-Buck back within 10 on a 13-yard touchdown scamper. But the Panthers would fashion answers of their own, 3 of them in fact, all within the first 3 minutes and 10 seconds of the fourth quarter to extend the lead.
Touchdown, Monroe City, Quincy Mayfield.
Yeah, they like to throw bubbles to the boundary a lot. Just saw the QB set up, and I try to meet the pass.
Touchdown, Monroe City, number 42, Jaden Harlow.
Including some nifty work by injury fill-in back Wes DeGrave.
Touchdown, Monroe City, number 18, Wyatt DeGrave, with the 21, Wes DeGrave.
Wes's touchdown, I mean, he jumped in neat for Peyton right there. Fun to watch little brother do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I love when he comes in and I get to hand it off to him. That's great.
And Monroe City's hustle and hunger in getting the job done could not be sated even with the game seemingly out of reach. Abram Smizer delivered an unbelievable hustle play in special teams to end the Dragons' invincibility once and for all.
I just saw an opportunity, and I was just, Coach Kirby talks about hustle through between the whistles and just trying to do my 111th and help my team just a little bit more.
And by virtue of it all, Monroe City is now Final Four bound yet again with a road trip to St. Pius X of Festus next Saturday, all now that stands between the Panthers and that coveted trip to the Show Me Bowl.
It feels good. It just shows one of our biggest goals this year was to practice on Thanksgiving. It's a big thing for us showing that we're one of the best teams in the area, if not the best team in Northeast Missouri. It's motivating to help us push forward day in, day out.
It means a lot. This was the last home game here, and I'm glad we went out on a big win, and very glad to practice on Thanksgiving. I got to my freshman year, and the feeling's great. It's like no other.
Man, I'll tell you what it is. I always joke. I said it's always best when you're practicing on Thanksgiving, and it's special. This group has done something really special, and I'm excited we get one more opportunity to go out and try to be even better.